guys, welcome Morning Normally. Welcome back to another Friday night movie here on the channel. If you're excited for this one, do me a favor, hit that like button down below, comment down below, let me know what you think about this movie, consider subscribing if you're new, and also check down the Patreon. You can get these reviews early down there for just $1 a month, so go check that out if it interests you. But guys, this week we are taking a look at another classic Universal monster movie, The Mummy. Now, there's a weird phenomenon with this movie. There's kind of a generation gap where your older generation is going to think about the movie I'm about to watch. Anybody kind of my age and younger thinks of those 90s Brendan Fraser action-packed movies. Now, the classic movie doesn't go for that action-packed stuff. It goes more for that creepy, suspenseful horror feeling. So it's really up to the person who's watching it which version of that they prefer. So, which version am I going to prefer? Let's take a look at the 1932 classic The Mummy and find out. We start our movie. Is this movie on location? That's actually kind of impressive for the time.
We dug up today with the very peculiar gentleman over there.
That's one way to describe a body, yeah.
The contorted muscles show that he struggled in the bandages.
Buried alive.
You can't be buried alive and be a mummy. That's not how that works. They open a package they found with the body.
Death, eternal punishment for anyone who opens this casket in the name of Amun-Ra, the king of the gods. Good heavens, what a terrible curse.
A curse? Let me open it!
Do not touch that casket.
I feel like I would listen to that guy. They leave the youngest among them alone with the box. It's like a big red button that says "Don't push." Who could resist? He reads from the scroll found inside. Do you want deadites? 'Cause that's how you get deadites. See? I told you! Dude is a klepto.
He went for a little walk.
Fragile mind, I suppose? Fast forward about 10 years, and a new expedition is in the same area.
He was laughing when your father found it. He died laughing.
Dude giggled to death. Nice. They make ointments for that. Ugh.
Part of the funerary equipment of the Princess Anck-se-Namun.
You mean you think her tomb is there?
I will show you where to dig.
So the mummy is going for a booty call. My god, a step! After about a day of digging, they're able to find a tomb.
No one has entered this door since the priests of the royal necropolis sealed it.
Let's open it! We get another time skip, and everything they found is now on display in the museum. I mean, that's not weird.
The British Museum works for the cause of science, not for loot.
Yeah, that's what the British are known for with their museums. Later that evening, that's some long-distance hypnotism right there.
I must get in.
Women always be feigning. Inside the museum, a guard comes across our mummy. These movies and their off-screen kills.
You're partly Egyptian, aren't you?
Yes.
She doesn't look Egyptian. Those eyes, though. Big.
When we got the wrappings off, and I saw her face, you'll think me silly, but I sort of fell in love with her.
Do you have to open graves to find girls to fall in love with?
Ouch. That's actually a really sick burn.
Don't you think I've had enough excitement for one evening without the additional thrill of a strange man making love to me?
Oh, this is moving really fast. She's freaky.
What became of the mummy of Imhotep?
Somebody stole it.
I was wondering if they were going to mention that the mummy disappeared at any point in this movie. The mummy shows up obviously after our damsel.
You must burn the scroll of Thoth.
I wonder what happens if you burn the scroll. Can you two stop staring at each other? It's weird.
After what happened, you need rest badly.
But I don't. I was tired. Why, I've never felt so alive before.
So is she like the reincarnation of his love from back in ancient Egypt or something? Because that's kind of cliche.
I have something else to show you. Photograph.
Here's your body, look!
If I could get my hands on you, I'd break your dried flesh to pieces. Your power is too strong.
Seems like an excuse to not have a fight scene.
Burn the scroll, then. Burn it. It was through you this horror came into existence.
Seems like a simple solution. Does he have force powers? Force powers confirmed. See, you can have an on-screen death universal. Our damsel goes to see the mummy.
You will not remember what I show you now, and yet I shall awaken memories of love and crime and death.
I'm going to make you remember, but you won't remember. How does that work? We find that they were in love, and our mummy used forbidden magic to attempt to bring her back to life after death. That's still not how you mummify someone.
Have I been asleep? I had strange dreams. Dreams of ancient Egypt, I think.
So she really doesn't remember. So that whole flashback was just for the audience's sake. There's a big stretch in this movie of her going back home, only to end up coming back.
This is my bed. But this is not the temple, nor my father's palace.
Do not look, handsome.
So, I guess she's possessed now?
Thou shalt take its place but for a few moments, and then rise again even as I have risen.
No, I'm alive. I'm young. I won't die.
Dude, you're asking her to let you kill her. Are you surprised she's freaking out?
I no longer fear you. Do with me what you will.
This girl and her mood swings. Our heroes arrive just in time.
Alan!
Oh, Isis, holy maiden, I was thy consecrated vestal. I broke my vows.
What just happened? I guess whatever just happened worked? Well, that was a bit of a mess. I won't lie. There was a 20-minute block of this movie where I sat here watching and writing out this script, and I had nothing to say about it. Now, that doesn't seem like a lot, but this movie's only 73 minutes long, so that's a big chunk of this movie. And for such a short runtime, man, was it slow. This movie feels like it just meanders along, kind of like a Mummy, but we didn't actually get what you would expect to see out of a mummy in this movie, just a dude with a little bit of face makeup. The movie itself, I guess, was getting you that slow, shambling feeling. You know, this movie has this reputation of being a classic, but when it comes down to it, I have to talk about movies in a way that I feel about them. See, movies are an art form, and art is completely subjective. The thing about art being subjective is that one person can watch a movie and say, this is the best thing I've ever seen. And another person is going to watch it and say, this was absolute trash. And I'm not going to sit here and because a movie has a classic reputation of being some great piece of cinema and lie to you guys about how I feel about it. This is about my opinion. It's me sharing that with you so that you know where I come from. You can watch 10 different reviews about the same movie, and every one of those reviews are going to be completely different from each other because everybody has their own opinions. Now, when it comes to 1932's The Mummy, I find it boring, slow, meandering. So many scenes are pointless, and overall this story is uninteresting. Honestly, it feels like the story was about as long as a half-hour TV show rather than a 73-minute long movie. That being said, I don't like having to do this, but I can't justify giving this movie any higher than 1.5 stars out of 5. Guys, let me know what you think about this movie. Did you get more out of it than I did? Because I don't know. I don't know about this one. This is not, out of the 3 movies, out of the Universal movies that I've watched so far, this is easily the worst one. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Remember to hit that like button and subscribe on your way out here, guys, if you are new here. This is going to be every week we get a new movie on here. We're going through the Universal Monster movies right now. Basically, I'm going through my movie collection, and we're going in release date order. So we're going to be doing these old Universal movies for a little while here before some other movies start coming in. But if you're interested in it, there's going to be a playlist up on the channel, both of just all my movie reviews and then also themed Universal Monster movies, obviously all on the same playlist. So guys, go check that out. Other than that, thank you so much for spending your time with me today, and I hope you have a good one. I'll see you next time. Peace.
When we got the wrappings off, and I saw her face, you'll think me silly, but I sort of fell in love with her.
Do you have to open graves to find girls to fall in love with?